morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening from wherever in the world you are from. This is part of practice, a series where we shall explore what is character building, the main focus of the channel. The camera is a bit grainy. I hope the audio is clear. We'll improve as we go. The purpose is not to be perfect, it's to get started. And this is going to be a follow along practice, not just me talking about what I have learned through the years of my practice alone. And each day we'll try bringing new things, new concepts. But the main focus is on character building. For context, if you're wondering what character building is, it is all about making spirituality accessible and relatable for all people. And the way we get started is one of the ways that I've learned is through character building from the school that I'm part of. This is not just in my school, it's taught in all religions. It's a technique called inner reflection form resolution based on certain virtues. Now, if you're wondering, what are these virtues? What's character building? What's inner reflection form resolution? Don't worry, I'll take you through this as we go through each day. This channel also has a deadline. I was thinking 3 years because that's approximately how long it takes if we do it every single day to see noticeable changes in our life. As much as as far as I know, at least. And okay, so let me go with the main focuses of the channel. It's we're going to be talking about the golden rule, the law of karma, character building. These are the main focuses of the channel. And we're going to discuss how these affect our life, how we use the laws of nature. These are laws of nature that we can use to improve our lives as well. Coming with the golden rule, the first the first part of it says, "Do not do unto others what you would not want done unto you." What does this mean? Yeah, as it says, very simple. Do not do harm to others which you wouldn't want done to you. So if you've known about the yin and yang concept, yin is passive, yang is active. This phrase in particular, do not do unto others, this is the yin aspect. The yang aspect of this would be do unto others what you would want done unto you. This is the yang aspect. The virtues also follow a similar theme. There's a yin and a yang. There's a there's a don't, and there's a do. The law of karma, or also known as the law of consequence, essentially what you do to others comes back to you many, many times. A factor of 10 or more, or depending on situation. But yes, it comes back to you many more times. It can also be described in a simple terms as the snowball effect. Like if you take a snowball and drop it from the top of the mountain, as it rolls down, what do you get at the end? An avalanche. So this is basically what the law of karma is. It's a law of nature, absolute. And we're going to discuss how this affects our lives and how we can change and not get so caught up in all of the text alone. We also do a practice. And using these two laws, the first, the golden rule, and the law of karma, we shall get into character building. Now, what's character building? This is a system of virtues or practice where we go through each of the things that we have done in the past day, and then we try to correct or reprogram ourselves to be better in situations that we think we have not done that good in. What are these virtues that we're going to talk about? In character building, we focus on the 5 main virtues. They form different aspects. So we talk about the aspect of love, intelligence, and will. The virtues are divided based on these 3 major aspects of the soul. Now, what is the soul? We'll discuss later as we go through the series. The first part would be, of course, the first virtue that I'm going to talk about is loving kindness and non-injury, which is of the love aspect of ourselves. The second virtue is called generosity and non-stealing, which is another aspect of love. The third virtue would be honesty and non-lying, which is part of the intelligence aspect of us. The fourth, constancy of aim and effort and non-laziness. This is part of the will aspect. And the fifth virtue is moderation and non-excessiveness, which is part of the will aspect as well. So we have two love, one for intelligence and two for will. Now, how do these relate to our lives? How do we practice this? It's a technique called inner reflection, firm resolution, taught by my teacher in my school, Master Chokoksui. Yeah, the basic technique is we take each virtue for 3 months, focus on them every single day. Before the general instruction is spend about 5 to 10 minutes every day, even before taking a bath. Don't do any meditation. Just practice firm inner reflection, firm resolution on these virtues. We start with loving kindness, of course, generosity, honesty, constancy, and moderation. And yeah, today is, I think, Mahashivaratri. Happy Mahashivaratri for all of you who are from India and those who know about it. This is the will aspect. Mahashivaratri is part of Shiva. Shiva is the will aspect of God. Uh, of course, if you don't believe in God, that's also okay. It's just talking about the will aspect of ourselves. Yeah, in general, we shall start. Of course, we generally start with loving kindness first, but since it's Mahashivratri and on my particular cycle, I'm in constancy right now, so we shall start with constancy. It's a good way to start, a good new practice, build a habit for ourselves. It's going to be constancy of aim and effort for 3 months, then followed by the next, which is moderation for three, and then we start from the beginning, which is loving kindness and non-injury. So 3 months each, 15 months of this practice, which is a year and a half, and then two cycles. One cycle is a year and a half, two cycles, 3 years. This is the time frame I'm planning to keep this on for, and then beyond that, let's see how it goes. Now, what is for inner reflection, firm resolution? The point about this is to become aware. What is the point of all of our practices? Like if it's religious, spiritual, etc., it's for inner transformation. Now, how do you transform internally? The first step is awareness. Through awareness. How do you build awareness? Through inner reflection, firm resolution. It's one of the ways. There are many ways, but this is one of the ways. What is inner reflection, firm resolution? How do we practice? Without going into too much detail, let's with the basic practice. We recall, for example, we're going to be talking about constancy of aim and effort for 3 months. So starting from today, it's technically a month and a half into the cycle. So we should just do it for a month and a half of constancy and then go into moderation as 3 months regular. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, the first part of the practice, it's about sitting down with yourself, like how we are right now. And this is a follow along. So you keep your eyes closed. Recall in the past day. The first part is acknowledging the good that you have done with respect to the virtue. What does that mean? For example, constancy of aim and effort and non-laziness. Have you been actively completing tasks that were assigned to you or that you had assigned to yourself? There are two aspects, responsibilities to self and responsibilities to others or commitments to others. Have you kept up your personal commitments, your spiritual commitments, physical, emotional, mental? It can be any of these. Recall and project this in your mind. Recall in the past day if you've done anything or kept up your commitments with respect to any of these aspects, physical, emotional, mental, to self or to others. If you have, pat yourself on the back. Now, if you have come to this session, it also means that you have kept up your virtue for the day, which is to practice and follow along. So pat yourself on the back. Good job. Now, the next aspect. In the last day, there might be a lot of other things that you might have pending. Do not go too deep into this. This is a very light practice. Imagine any situation or instance in the past day with respect to constancy of aim and effort and non-laziness where you could have done better. For example, if you had a physical commitment, if you wanted to work out, if you wanted to wake up early on time, or if you forgot something that you had planned to do, or you couldn't keep up a commitment to somebody else because you were lazy, do not be too hard on yourself. This is just the beginning. Now imagine a white screen in front of you, like a whiteboard. Project this situation or instance on this screen in front of you. Imagine it playing on the screen in front of you with your left hand on your forehead, like this. Imagine your right hand as an eraser and slowly erase this situation. Erase, erase, erase. It might feel heavy at some times. You may or may not feel this energy, but erase 5 to 7 times. Keep your hands down. Now, imagine the same instance again. The energy may or may not have decreased. If it has, you might feel a bit lighter. We shall do this for about 5 times. But the second time, imagine the same situation again. Do not change anything. Keep the same situation or instance, and let's practice. Erase, left hand on your forehead, right hand erasing this instance on the whiteboard in front of you. Erase. If you are religious or if you have any prayers, you can also ask for the help. I generally have a prayer, generic prayer from what I practice. You may follow along or have some recite any verse that you follow as well. To Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you for your blessing, for your divine light, love, and guidance. To my teacher, Master Jogoksi, Lord Mahaguji, mailing all the cricket ones, Holy Gurus, Holy Master Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, and spiritual helpers. Thank you for your divine guidance, help, and protection. Now, as you recall this prayer, with the help of the gods, the spiritual helpers, project this whiteboard, project this instance in front of you again on the whiteboard, and erase. For the third time, erase slowly, up and down, up and down. Release. For the fourth time, project again. You might feel yourself lighter. If not, that is also okay. Erase. For the last time, project this screen, project this instance in front of you. You might notice that it's almost faint the image, or there's almost nothing. If so, good. Otherwise, let's continue doing this. Erase with the erase. Imagine your right arm or right hand as an eraser and erase this instance. Good. This is the first part, inner reflection with respect to the virtue of constancy of aim and effort and non-laziness. Now we shall move to the next part, firm resolution. Now imagine the same instance again with respect to the virtue that you just erased, and imagine yourself, project this on the white screen in front of you. Imagine yourself doing the right thing in the same situation if it arises again. Make a firm resolution that I shall practice doing the right thing, having the right thought, right speech, right action in the same situation if it arises again. The intention is important, but the clarity need not be. The clarity of the image that you're making. We shall do this as well 5 times to reaffirm or assert this practice. For the second time, imagine yourself again in the same situation on the whiteboard, doing the right thing, saying the right things, having right speech, thought, and action. Stabilize. Again, for the third time. So make a firm resolution internally that you shall do the right thing in the same situation. You might feel a certain strength inside. You may or may not feel more empowered. Another time, for the fourth time, project in front of you again. Imagine yourself doing the right thing in the same situation. Affirm that you will practice and do better next time. Again, for the last time, project this instance on the whiteboard. Make the firm resolution that you shall practice the right thing, right situation, in the right situation, do the right action in the same situation. Stabilize, affirm, release. You may thank the spiritual helpers or through any prayer that you follow, or if you don't follow any prayer, you may silently follow along as well to the Supreme God, Divine Padma. Thank you for your priceless blessings, for your divine light, love, and guidance. To meditate Master Chagoxim, Mahaguji, meaning all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Thank you for your divine guidance. Deep, deep gratitude, respect, and love. You may gently open your eyes. Yeah. Thank you for joining. This is day 1 for the practice. Yeah, it might still be hazy if you're trying to understand what we're doing, but we're trying to build the virtues within us, which is the point of spirituality, inner transformation. We shall see you again the next day, and yeah, have a good week ahead. We'll catch up soon. Bye.